everyone, it's Lottie from Cancer is a Lifestyle. So I had to head out to Costco today. I was short a few things like lettuce and milk and just the basic things that we always use. But then since they told us last night at work that we're going to be like super busy for the next 2 weeks or so, where there'll be a lot of overtime if we want it. We'll be working 7 days a week for the next 2 weeks, and there'll be certain days that will be 10, 12-hour days. So I've also wanted to kind of stock up my my freezer a little bit on items that I know I'm going to need to kind of help me get through this hump, because I know I'm going to be super tired and I'm not going to have time. There's going to be days that I'm not going to have time to just like make a big meal or cook. So I needed something that I can quickly put together. So first thing first, tomorrow is Halloween, so of course we have to get a big bag of candy. I love getting these bags at Costco because this big huge bag, which it has like 150 pieces of candy, it's like $15.79, you guys. And you can choose, like, this is all chocolate and stuff, like candy bars, or you can do the other ones that have like gummy bears and sweet tarts and things like that. I wish they would kind of mix that, both of them, but so we opt for this one. We always have some left over, and so happy Halloween tomorrow. So we have to get our bag. Another thing that I wanted to stock up on is fish, because we eat a lot of fish, and it's also really good. Fish is great for just that. You can put it in a sandwich, you can put it in a taco, you can eat it like that with a meal, or I've done it where we eat a lot of salad. I put my fish on top of the salad, man, and I would crumble it up and eat it like that. It tastes delicious, trust me. So I ended up, now we've had just about every fish that Costco had, every fish that Costco offers, I think we've tried. So I just tried alternated. We do have our favorites, like we like the breaded ones better because you can get them really crispy. So I picked up a box of the panko breaded tilapia. Those are really good too. I've got a box of that I can put in my freezer. This is, I think I showed you this, guys, already before, the tilapia with the tortilla crust on top. This is another favorite of ours. This topping, if you don't like spicy food, this is spicy. It's not really a hot spice, like some people like it really spicy and all, but it does have a kick to it. So I don't really care for spicy foods, but I'm able to mix it in with my other food, like with my salad and all, and I don't really taste the hotness of it that much. Then the other one that I got was the bear battered cod. We love these too. So like I said, we tried different kinds. We've had, grouper, we have whatever they offer. I rotate around and I try to get different ones each time. So another thing that I wanted for our quick meals, and I did this for especially, if you guys remember, I showed this before, I bought the lobster ravioli. Now, usually I don't show the same thing twice, or I try not to show you the same thing twice, but the reason I am is that I really love these things for a couple of reasons. One, you actually can cut down the middle and freeze them, okay? For us, too, this is one serving right here, one of these packages, and we'll serve it with salad. Perfect. They do have an expiration date on here, but if you freeze it before the expiration date, you'll be fine. Like, I'm going to cut these in half, and I'm going to put them, I'm going to show you the back of it, in the freezer right away. And these are awesome because all you have to do is just boil water. That's all you got to do. You don't even have to make a sauce or anything. Now, they come in multi flavorings. The ones I've seen right now, they also had sausage. They had and the lobster. We try to eat vegetarian, so we're not going to get the sausage. But they also had the spinach one that I picked up. And this is going to go great. This is going to keep us And they also have the butternut one, and that's orange on them. But they had different, they also had like Halloween shaped, like pumpkins and all for the kids if you wanted to serve them. Yeah, so I just got those three. And then I was looking for our healthy snacks that I can take, because I know I'm going to need, if I'm going to do those 10-hour days, I'm going to need some quick pick-me-up that I can eat, that it's not going to be, I don't want to resort to, you know, chocolate chip cookies, or you know, I don't want to be stuffing my face with chips and things like that. I want to have something that's going to give me that energy, and also be a little healthier for me, because I'm a big girl. So I opted to get, instead of my energy bars that I normally get, the organic ones, I opted to get the bites. Basically, I think they're almost the same thing, because if you, you can, any child can read all these ingredients that are on here, and these are all very, you know, you got your dried apricots, flax seeds, sunflower seeds, honey, coconut, chia seeds, and more. I mean, you can read every ingredient that's in there. Normally I get the bars, but they came in the bites this time, and I'm not sure if there's any, they look a little bit different and the ingredients wise, but I don't think it's much of a difference. They still have, you know, 0 trans fat, and, you know, 2 grams of fiber, and, you know, they have a lot of good stuff in here. The sugar is not that high, and that's what that concerns me. I didn't want to have a lot of sugar. But what I like about these is that I can grab 2 of these, and I can, you know, I can eat one, you know, to give me a quick energy. I know I like the bars. The bars did. 1 bar was enough for me. Now, you do not refrigerate these. You leave them in your pantry or in your cabinet. I did refrigerate mine once overnight, because I thought that they had to be refrigerated, and it kind of hardened them a little bit. So keep them in your pantry. I've had them as long as, I think, a month, and they were still good, although they started to get a little bit hard around the edges. So they do store well, but when it gets to be about a month, you start, you know, you start seeing that it's getting a little harder. Now, another thing I bought, I've been looking, I never thought, you know how you look at the packaging every time I passed it by, and I didn't think that, I thought it was more of a cookie, like a thick, you know, and I didn't want to have cookies. I don't want to have, that's not what I want to eat for my snack. But someone at work gave me these to try, and I was like, oh, this is really nice. So I was looking for these specifically. Now, the ones that I tried, so I'm going to show you what these are. This is the Belvita, and it looks like a cookie, doesn't it? But in fact, let me show you. They come 4 to a pack, and they are super wafer thin. They're not, they don't have the consistency of a cookie itself. It is very, very thin. So now my friend and I at work, we shared these. This is 1 serving size, which is 4 in a small package. We each had 2. It was enough for us. I will tell you, it did fill me. It gave me a nice little, oh, it's a nice pick-me-up. Now, they do say it gives you a nutritious 4-hour steady energy. They do claim that on there. So, and they do, when we looked it up, we Googled them, like, you know, hey, what are these things? These are really good. The one I had blueberries in it. And they supposedly come in a multitude of flavors. The only one that Costco had was the cinnamon brown sugar. So we're going to try these out and see how we like them. There's 30 packs of 4, which is the 4, you know, they're very super thin, like wafer. So we're going to, I'm going to try these out. Well, I did try them out, actually, and I did enjoy them. So another thing I picked up, and I did mention this, I showed this to you once before, is our Italian bread that we get. But I'm showing it to you because if you guys never tried having a grilled cheese on a Italian bread or ciabatta or any of the, you know, besides the usual white bread, do it. It is really, really hearty and tasty with a nice slice of tomato inside. Great for grilled cheeses. We love them. It's just such a nice hearty sandwich. I also picked up a whole container of cream cheese. Now that may seem excessive to you, but I found that I really like eating all those crackers that I bought, the multi-grain crackers that I have, with cream cheese on top, and that's my another snack that I bring. I bring a couple crackers with some cream cheese to work, and I'll have my salad, and then that would be my snack, and it actually tastes really good on almost every cracker that we tried. So yeah, so I bought some more cream cheese, and then I picked up another package of cheese. Now we like this 4-pack ones, and the brand really doesn't matter to us. I just happen to like the fact that I like to have a variety of cheese in the home. So like this one offers 4 different kinds. I think it says what, Monterey Jack, Cheddar, Swiss, and Colby Jack, and so we have a variety of cheeses for whatever we need, like make grilled cheese or sandwiches or mac and cheese. And then something else I'm trying new for the first time. I'm not sure how this is going to work out, because this is, how I have my nut bar that I think there was Kirkland ones that I enjoyed, that gave me, the head was full of nuts, and it gave me it was great as a snack. I tried to do something different, but I'm not so sure. The problem with these, hit myself. The problem with these, they have a whole aisle of all different kinds of nut bars and all. This one is the Nature Valley Fruit and Nut Trail Mix one. The thing is that they offer all kinds. I mean, as nutritious as you can go, supposedly. But the thing is that when I look on the sugar is always so high in these things. So this is one. So I'm going there and I'm like comparing all of them. And this was probably the one that had the least amount of sugar. So I'm going to try it. I like to put one in my lunch, alternate it between the energy bars, and also when I get hungry at work and, I got another 2 hours to go, I'll just snack on that. Now now this is going to sound, the next item is going to be like, man, you said you didn't want cookies, but you bought cookies. I did. This is, normally I do not buy this stuff, but I always, at this time of the year, it always brings out this nesting thing in me. And you know how I bought us the Belgium cookies last time, and they're still there on the coffee table. But this time, and I'm opening it up, I got the shortbread ones, and I'm going to show you. And this is just like I said, I would not be buying this for the all year, but these are the shortbread ones. And look at the beautiful box it comes in. And I believe it was like $19, but it's such a huge box in here. And great to have now that, to me, I feel like now is like the holiday season where you're going to get, once Halloween is over, then you got your Thanksgiving, then you got Christmas, and it's just nice to have on the table. You have a lot of visitors on your cocktail table, they can have it with their dessert. And this is kind of like, we treat ourselves during this time. This is how we do it. We'll have after dinner, we'll have some, with our coffee or tea, we'll have a cookie, or the Belgian ones are there too, so still sitting there. And I thought, and the boxes are beautiful, and I thought I will use these boxes as containers for other things. Like I really want something to hold all my threads and needles in, for one thing. And right now I have it in a basket, but I would like to contain it more. And I like containers like that. So anyway, it's a pretty box. Look at it. It's got this nice little castle. It's really nice. So that's my haul. It's a small one. It's not really big. And of course I got my orange juice, and I got my milk, and that's just a couple and my lettuce. I love their lettuce because it comes like, I like my romaine lettuce the best because it stores really well. So, well, anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope the kiddies have a lot of fun tomorrow. Whether you go trick-or-treating or whether you go harvest time with your church, it's just a great time for family gatherings. So, have fun with your kids tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.